Hello there, YouTube land. This is Vape Freak. This is going to be a somewhat different video today. I'm going to go over all of the accessories I use on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis, that help me vape. You know, either building coils or charging my batteries, things of that nature. You'll see everything in just a moment. It's not really a review. It's just an overview of what I use, and it might help you as well. So we're going to go up close, see what everything is, and we will be back in just a moment to talk about it. Now let's go to the mat. Alrighty, not sure where to begin, but there is a lot of stuff, so just bear with me. And I guess we will start with this. These are my wire cutters made by Coilmaster. And I chose these. I was using a pair of fingernail clippers at first, but the teeth on those, or the little jaws, end up splitting, and I needed something a little better. And these have been awesome. As you can see, I've been using these for like 2 months, and they are still sharp as can be. Very good quality, and I would not be able to build anything without those. So that's that. And the cotton that I usually use is cotton bacon. Any organic cotton will work, but I like this stuff because it comes in little strips that are easy to manipulate and wick and cut. So it just makes it a lot easier. And I like it that it's a little resealable package. Keeps everything fresh. So that's that. Let's see. This is something I use on a daily basis. Easy Cloud Company. It's the Easy Dripper. See there. This is a pretty cool little thing. Saw it online. Everybody asked me, is that lipstick? It's really weird, but it's on the go little dripper. So you just unscrew it, fill it up, and it makes it a lot less messy, and it's a lot easier when you're on the go. So I carry this with me almost all day long. It's pretty cool. Now, as far as tools go, I bought this little set of Husky screwdrivers. I think I bought it at Home Depot. It wasn't very much, $8, $10, something like that. Flathead Phillips style. And these have been really awesome because you tend to break those little bitty screwdrivers you get with the RDAs and tanks that you might buy. Those things are pretty much garbage. These, you get a lot better grip and everything can get a lot tighter. So I really, really like these. And for the Allen keys that I usually use, I just bought this thing at the local hardware shop. Most of these work just fine on the RDAs that I buy. And yeah, it's kind of generic, but it works. These are a lot tougher than the junky ones that you get. Alright, let's see. This is a Coilmaster coiling kit V4. Now, I do think they have come out with a kit that has like ceramic, but these are the stainless ones. And I use this kit at least once a week, probably more than that. Comes out with all these little gauges, 40, 35, 25, all the way down to 15. For your, micro coils. Comes with a little screwdriver, but I never use the screwdriver. I always use my set. But yeah. place it in there. Make your coils nice and tight, nice and perfect, and there's no worry about, oh, did I get my coils just right? You know, it's pretty much a foolproof little design. That's pretty awesome. Whoever made that's a genius. Here's the tweezers I usually use. Ceramic tips, very important, because I like to fire my coils and kind of pinch them at the same time, and it's good to get the little hot spots out of, you know, Clapton and stuff like that. But these are Coilmasters. Honestly, the brand doesn't make a difference, I don't think, because these are generics, and these are the curved ones, and these work just the same as these. So I like the black too, that's kind of cool. But I use the curved ones to poke the wick down inside the RDAs, and I usually use the straight ones when I'm trying to build coils. I do have a black set of these on the way that are straight to kind of match, you know, because I have OCD. Let's see, we have my charger. This is the Efest LUC BLU6. It's a 6-bank charger, and it has Bluetooth and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't use the Bluetooth that very much because it's just kind of weird, just because the lights tell you everything you need to know. But you can select through each battery and see exactly what it's doing. Kind of cool. Charging a whole bunch of batteries at once, and I do number my batteries because they need to be married, you know. And the ones that I usually use around the house, see, home, I don't know, it's kind of dorky, but helps me distinguish what's what, because I am very forgetful. And I use a little sticker pack to label everything. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it helps me keep track of every little thing, and it just makes everything a lot neater and more organized. Green, see, these two are done charging, but this one is kind of weird. Yeah, oh, see, almost there. So those will be done charging in a moment. Let's see, what else do we have? Have my little torch. Yeah, pretty cool. Coal building, you know, doing shrink wrap, stuff like that. This comes in pretty handy. I don't use it very much because I usually just dry fire my coils and do it that way instead of the old method, but sometimes I still do it that way. And this little thing here, this is pretty cool. I like this. You get this at any hardware store. It's a little magnetic bowl. So I have pieces of Canthal, and it's just all magnetic. So you don't lose something in the carpet and it stab you in the foot, because that used to happen to me all the time and I got tired of it. And this makes things a lot neater. And when you're done wicking or like changing the wicks out of your RDAs, you can just stick it in there and just clean it up all at once. So it kind of helps. I like it. And let's see. Next is my unicorn bottles. So I don't know if you can see the gorilla there. And the gorilla bottles. These are, I think these are 30 milliliters a piece. And I have 5 different flavors in these at the moment. That's why they're different colors. Helps me keep track. I've been vaping the crap out of this one flavor. I'll do a review on my flavors later. But this little stand is pretty neat too. It's like, comes in a flat package and you build it, and it's just kind of keeps everything nice and organized. Yeah. Pretty cool there. One of the last things I have is these Demon Killer Violence Coil 7-in-1 set. It's got a little scratch off authenticity code, and it tells you everything it has, which I'll show you. Comes with this little tri-tool. These are pretty cool, but I just found that these aren't very good quality, so I never use them. But it comes in all different ohms. Stapled, staggered fused Claptons at 0.3 ohms a piece. Spaced Claptons, tri-twisted Claptons. Frame Claptons, Clapceptions, Tusca, and Alien V2s, which these are my favorite at the moment. The V2s, pretty cool. Good flavor off all of these that I've tried so far. These little pre-made coils, they do help a lot. Just because sometimes I'm lazy. And we all get lazy, you know, it's a fact. But yeah, these are pretty cool. And this company does a good job with their packaging, and everything was nice and neat and clean when I got it. And I'll reuse this container for my own coils later. Pretty cool. I always keep a little microfiber cloth laying around to clean off my mods, because they do get fingerprints on them, and like I said, I have OCD and it gets on my nerves. There's that. Oh, and this thing on right here, this is pretty cool. I have one that's not on there. This is a vape ban, which we all are familiar with. But this has this little cord attached and a cap, a little dust cover. So what I do is this, especially on the recoil, because the airflow is not adjustable and you can't shut it down, which I do, is a little squish it up there, cover those holes up, put the cap on, and that way you can put it in your pocket and it doesn't leak. Pretty neat, because I carry this thing with me everywhere and keeps crap out of my RDA, and it makes life a whole lot easier. So you just pull it down, take the cap off, vape. Pretty neat. And I think that is it for the moment. If I find anything else, I will do another video later, I'm sure. I have more stuff in the mail that just hasn't got here yet. Everything from China takes forever. So let's go back up top and we'll talk about some of this stuff, vape, and we'll be done. And we're back. So that is everything that I use. All the little gizmos and gadgets that I like to keep around the house. Now, do you need everything that I showed you to vape? Of course not. You know, most of this stuff is just little gadgets that I've found along the way. You can get away with just having the minimal accessories, vape, and, you know, still have a pretty good time. But I started vaping to quit smoking cigarettes, and it has evolved into a hobby. So all this little stuff that I've found makes my life easier. So, if anything that I found that I use that helps you, awesome. And if not, you know, well, you know, it's just showing you what I like to use. So let's have a vape and we'll be done. So, like, comment, subscribe, do all that normal YouTube junk, and I will see you later. Have a nice day.